Miserable. So let's talk about probably one of the most important aspects of this. We're talking about this bag that's going to keep you alive indefinitely. The bag itself. Choosing the actual bag in this instance is more important than our other bags by far because, for one thing, this bag is going to be much heavier, right? And for this situation, it's going to be much more important because you're going to carry everything you absolutely need to live indefinitely. So this bag has got to
be high.
It's
like
got to be high
comfortable,
quality,
and support weight. Yeah,
exactly. So we're going to talk about all those things. What are some things that you need to think of? And number one is fit. And I say this is number one because if you're going to be hiking in any amount of time with a pack that's going to be this heavy, and how heavy is it going to be? 50 to 75 pounds? I don't know. It's going to be heavy, right?
Yeah.
Because with all this stuff, it has to be comfortable. And it has to ride well on your body, right? Does it have the waist belt to help distribute that weight? It absolutely has to. Like, there's just no way around it. Like, it has to have these things.
Is herniated disc in freaking middle of an apocalypse?
Good luck. Is it rated for the load that you're going to be packing? So that's something you kind of have to get together, that gear. Say, okay, how heavy is this going to be? And what kind of bag do I need? Does it have an internal, external, no frame? There's so many options there that you have to figure out. And something I think is another thing I think is important. Is it adjustable? Does it have compression straps and adequate padding in all the places it needs it to keep it comfortable, right?
Yeah.
It's got to be comfortable.
It's crazy how much you talk about this.
Yeah.
And you feel like you have a good pack.
Yeah.
But until we got like the Eberly stock ones.
Yeah, man.
I had no idea.
Whole different game.
Like, it can carry, and it feels so much more comfortable carrying the weight on it. Yep. Like, I'm like, yeah, it's awkward and you're a little tipsy because, the weight distribution. But, man, my back didn't hurt at all carrying this sucker because it has a big old lumbar pad on it.
Definitely.
Fans. I mean, jetpack.
Nuclear power. It's great.
Yeah.
But yeah. The next thing to think about is capacity. Does it have the space that you need for all of your gear? And does it have the adequate compartments and pockets to, keep things where it needs to be?
One single compartment.
That's hard.
Sucks.
It's horrible.
Dig it all out. You're going to lose something or
just a huge ass duffel bag is not going to be great. You got to have a bag that has compartments to isolate some things. You want to be able to get to your first aid kit quick. You want to be able to get to, maybe you have a gun in there or whatever. You got to get to that quick. You have to be able to sift through your gear and also not have to take everything out every time you stop.
You're going to lose something easily if you're just like pulling it all out to get to your freaking tent.
Yeah.
I think I'd seen somewhere where they'd recommended like some of the, non-casual preppers.
Sure.
Like 30 liters at least.
Yeah, yeah.
And so that's a pretty big bag.
It's big. Yeah, for sure. The next thing to think about is durability. And this is probably the second most important, maybe the most important, who knows, but it needs to be high quality, durable material. I don't like polyester because I feel like that stuff rips way too easy. I like ballistic nylon or something like that that's really going to hold up for an undetermined amount of time. And this thing might have to last years.
Yeah.
Under wear. You know what I mean? So it has to underwear. I made you say underwear.
What'd you say?
Is it waterproof or does it have a waterproof cover? If it starts raining and everything's wet, that's a bad deal too.
I think that's good that you like mentioning there's a ton of those packs that are like save all the weight. Like you save your weight from your pack so that you can pack more stuff. But that material is not going to hold up.
No. But it's something you do have to think about, right? You have to weigh those options. But with the durability, just with a pack like this, don't get suckered into a cheap bag. It's not going to be worth it. You have to spend the money because you get what you pay for, especially with packs like this. If you're a hunter, there's so many options with packs like this. Like we use an Eberly stock, and
they usually have it. Yeah,
yeah.
That's the thing about like with people that are hunters, they usually do have, an advantage because they have this really durable gear because they're packing animals.
Yeah,
and
they're
stuff
packing
on
animals and stuff out that take tons of weight.
So
yeah,
if you have a hunter around, ask them what packs.
Yep. Weight, like Cam mentioned, the weight before load could be a factor. You know what I mean? The more lightweight ones are
drop your load.
You drop your load, exactly. The last thing I want to talk about is modularity. It's nice to have a bag that can easily either change with the seasons or adjust the load.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like those packs that have like the little modules
I do
that
too.
maybe you can pull off. So, say you're at your camp for a week or whatever it is, and you don't want to take that whole damn thing with you on a day trip out looking for food or whatever it is, and you can have like
that's so
a
true.
little piece that you can take with you
Just the
for the
frame.
day. Yeah, just the frame. Came with the frame. But like some of them have like that front little like fanny pack thing that you could just take off. And put it on. God, I don't know what I was thinking there. I was like, there was a joke there somewhere. Cam didn't take it. I don't know.
I didn't.
I know. It's all good. So, anyways, think about the modularity of the bag. But
you just looked at me and I was serious. Like
you're
like, never mind.
Wait.
I'm not joking anymore.
What podcast am I doing? But it's those are the things with the actual bag that you need to think about.
Yeah.
And there's probably more, but those are the basics to take a look at.
Yeah.
Right.
I think the nicest thing is like your FAC being separate from your like that's a nice thing, like a little portable medical bag that you can just like detach and run over and save a life.
Yeah,
it's great.
It's great. It's also always good. Yep.
Yeah.